Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Amber, and this is my sacred ministry. Today is Saturday, July 11th. It is my son's birthday. He turns 13 years old today. His time of birth is in 1 minute from now. He was born at 5:45 p.m. 13 years ago. It is 5:44 at the moment. So, shout out to him. Happy birthday. Mommy loves you so incredibly much. I'm so proud of him. I'm so grateful to have such an incredible child. And he's going to do big things in this life. He came here to do big things. And so I couldn't be more proud of him. Anyhow, Saturday is ruled by Saturn, who is currently at 14 degrees of Aries. Representing karma, balance, and rules. And he is trining Uranus. Really? Hold on. Why does this look weird? I have my computer open here. Moon is aspecting Saturn. Mercury is aspecting Saturn. And that's it. I don't know what this is saying right here, but this is not accurate. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong line. It's me. Okay. I'm not going to restart this again because whatever. We're just going to go with it. Today is also a 1 day numerologically, representing the Magician, Aries energy, okay? And that combo, 111. So alignment is a very important position to have today. Alignment, proper alignment. So, key themes for today: passionate action, discovering, no, but okay, discerning, intellectual, 111, alignment, 99, completion, 444, angelic protection, divine orchestration, 2222, balance, stability, receiving support, pure nature, major closure in relationships, unexpected blessings, debts being cleared, and the universe is asking you to remember who you are, because there's a lot of doubt and interference in the field. Okay, so the title of today's video is Just the Facts. And this is representing the moon in Gemini. Now, this morning when I wrote this, the moon was at 9 degrees, exactly conjunct Mars at 9 degrees. If I back up even further than that, when I woke up this morning, opened my eyes, the first thing I felt was kind of like panic or hopelessness, this sense of impending doom, a feeling like I didn't have the answer and I didn't know the proper way to go about something. And I didn't have what I needed in order to be prepared to do it, whatever it was. So it's this energy of waiting to receive clarity, which is, I think, where the frustration comes in, because things are not clear right now. Well, they are and they aren't. Venus is conjunct the South Node here in Virgo. And this is the representation of releasing what is no longer loving. And it is a result of healing that we have done upon ourselves. So past cycles, behaviors, attachments, coping methods. I don't know what I was about to say. Angels, please speak through me clearly. Center my thoughts here. For my receiving of this information. Venus is trining Chiron, 0 degrees. So the decisions that she's making right now is to come back into balance. And it is the effect of how much she's healed. Jupiter is also at 2 degrees. So we have the North Node, the South Node, 2 degrees, Venus 2 degrees, Jupiter 2 degrees, 2, 2, 2, 2. Jupiter is in Leo, Venus is in Virgo. Okay. Now, Saturn, 14 degrees, 33 minutes. He is teaching in this position. He is teaching. And he is aspecting the moon that is currently at 14 degrees. Oh, it's an exact aspect. That's why I feel like this. The moon is sextiling Saturn to the degree right now. It is 5:53 on Saturday, Eastern Standard Time. Okay. That makes more sense. I thought we would be here by now, is what I'm hearing. I thought that this was going to move already. Whatever is happening for people, there's been like this long-term situation that is highly irritating, that could have been resolved a really long time ago, but it hasn't been. There's waiting. Neptune 4 degrees retrograde is aspecting Jupiter 2 degrees of Leo. Neptune retrograde, that energy, crown chakra, and that energy is now inward. So there is a new understanding of the truth of who you are on a spiritual level. There's an awakening that is taking place. And every person is coming into the understanding, leading to the fulfillment of who they are and why they came here. To this planet in this life. We still have Pluto, 4 degrees retrograde Aquarius, sextiling Neptune, 4 degrees of Aries retrograde, and Uranus, 4 degrees, 13 minutes of Gemini, the mind, communication, 444. Everything that is taking place right now is divinely guided, divinely orchestrated to teach. And that teaching provides a blessing that would not have arrived otherwise, waiting for people to exit. So the delay is enough time so that the wrong people leave the room, leave the building, leave your life, etc. Because they're not meant to be part of your awakening to yourself. Or because they were preventing you in some way from stepping into your truest form. 1313. Death and rebirth, death and rebirth. Authentic expression reduces to 4-4. God code. Okay. So, coming back to this, just the facts is what I heard this morning. Before I knew what was going on, I went from super emotional and scattered and like overwhelmed to focused. What are the facts? Without emotion. Because the facts that are currently present, 1414, truth be told, the facts are going to give you guidance through the confusion. Truth defends itself. It stands on its own. It doesn't matter who or what is challenging it, because truth is God. God is truth, light. And if you stand with God, you have nothing to worry about. So if you are in truth, you don't even need an amazing memory. You just speak the truth. When you're speaking truth, you're tapping into God frequency. Truth is being revealed. Truth of self is being activated. 444 is being activated within us presently, which is why certain things feel like the wrong fit. Big feet, small shoe. It's uncomfortable. It's irritating. You know, like when your clothes are too small and you feel like restricted and pinched, it's just super annoying. Restriction, it's a type of restriction that's an irritant specifically. The good news is that tomorrow, the sun, which is currently 19 degrees of Cancer, is going to be in a Cazimi aspect with Mercury at 20 degrees. Mercury is currently 21 degrees of Cancer retrograde. The sun being 19, they're going to meet at 20. The planet Mercury will be the closest to the Earth and so close to the sun that this is referred to as entering the heart of the sun, Christ. So things are going to be clear. The clearest that they've been, at least this week. And this week has been a little rough. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little all over the place. I mean, I'm thinking back and there was a lot that was revealed this week that required heavy reliance on intuition. Now, for whatever reason, right in this moment, that intuitive connection is being like interrupted. And so the messages aren't coming through clearly. Mars and Uranus and the moon are aspecting Pluto, 4 degrees retrograde. That could be why. Pluto being the truth. Soon to be revealed, though. So, not emotions, just the facts that support the answer. So, for example, if someone is making a claim against you, address the claim directly, minus emotion. And speak truth, the facts. The truth will defend itself. And the other side of that is whoever is attacking or making claims has the burden of proof. They must prove that what they are claiming is accurate. You're already in truth, so you're already with God. You don't technically need to provide evidence to support it. You can, but if it's truth, then it's truth. That's it. It defends itself. It supports itself. So the preparation time leading up to the addressing of the situation can be a lot shorter and much more simple. We're so used to being under attack that we feel like we have to gather an army to face the attack. But if you have God and you are in truth, that's all you need. Okay? Yeah. Tomorrow, the sun will be conjoined Mercury in a Cazimi. Clarity arrives. So, patience right now. We don't need to force anything, especially because what we're feeling is confusing for many, not for all, but for many. So discernment is important. Emotional stability, which is going to come when we pause the emotion. Table it for a second. Let's clear the mind and make a decision based on the facts. If this is a relationship, regarding a relationship that's being released or has been released or is in the process of being released, instead of focusing on the emotional attachment, the hurt feelings, the love, the time, the whatever, let's look only at the facts of what has taken place and whether or not each of you are on the same page for what you truly want in life. Compatibility. Are you compatible? Are you able to be your authentic version of yourself with this person? If the answer is no, you don't have to take it any further than that. Authenticity is key. And someone who is a match for you not only is going to be comfortable with it, they're going to bring it out of you. They're going to encourage it. They're going to support it, amplify it, magnify it. That's your person. The magnetic energy, you come together as you are, and you're drawn into one another. Not as, the version that you think, or maybe the past self, or whatever. Your current, authentic identity, expression, goals should be a match to anyone that you want to be in a relationship with. And if it isn't, it's not for you. It's just not for you. And that goes on both sides, goes for both sides. Business partners as well as romantic, friendships, family. Because the point is, the goal is for all of us to harmonize and be successful. That's the goal. And some people can work together and some cannot. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means that they are not meant to be partners. And also to be joyful and successful. That's all. So in that situation, the two must separate in order to be successful individually. And so the loving act would be encouraging that separation, being discerning enough to understand this person is not for me in a healthy manner. So I need to remove so that we both can be better versions of ourselves. Because if you want the best for yourself, you need to want the best for everyone else as well. It's not a competition. We're actually far more unique than we used to understand that we are. This new awakening that's taking place is changing things. It is an activation, an initiation. We're moving into a new paradigm, a new era. Age of Aquarius is jumping off. The North Node's about to go into Aquarius. So we'll be fully in it. Fully in it. We've been, it's a progression. It's a movement into a new age. And it's kind of been piece by piece by piece. Well, when the North Node goes into Aquarius, that's the last piece. Things are going to change. Okay. So, in reference to 111 and alignment, this is referring to the Uranus 4 degrees, Neptune 4 degrees, and Pluto 4 degrees. And now add Jupiter 2 degrees and Saturn 14 degrees. Things are lining up, even if it's confusion at the moment. There's also a significant energy of completion, like I said. But completion as in you understand and are actively choosing to shut it down. It's not surprising. It's been a long time coming. Whatever isn't working needs to end so that what can work can come forward. When it comes to this major closure in relationships, another message about conversations with strangers can be really beautiful. Meeting new people, being open to meeting new people randomly. Blessed encounters are something that is likely in this energy, because when you know who you are and you are expressing authentically, your people can find you. They're drawn to you because your inner sun is being activated, and they come in magnetically. They enter your orbit. I hope this is making sense, because it's now making sense to me. This whole time I've been thinking to myself, I probably sound, I don't know, this overwhelming feeling of frustration that literally came over me just before I hit record. Next message: a good heart always wins in the end. Thank you for bringing me back. Karma always comes back. Saturn represents karma. The end of cycles is a karmic payment. Venus is dropping off some debts right now. And this is Venus. So we're feeling it in our heart space. And she is squaring Uranus, which means that that's the doubt. Like, am I making the right decision? That's why we take just the facts. Just the facts. Take out the emotion. Just the facts. If the facts support the decision that you're leaning to, you've made the correct decision. And it should be the same decision that you would make if you were in a space of love for all, connection to God, to the infinite, to the miraculous, to the spiritual and angelic realms. Light. There's room for everyone. There's someone for everyone. There's positive blessings coming for everyone. I forget what I was even. Oh, Venus. Yeah, Venus is squaring Uranus. Muddles the mind. She's also squaring Mars. Second guess your actions. Should I, shouldn't I? I don't know. I can't decide. I don't feel right. Facts. Facts only. That will guide you in this energy. And speak from that space with the intention for everyone to win, for solutions to be had, not conflict. How can we resolve this in a manner where we're all cared for? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be a war. You know what I mean? You are the leader of your life, and this is the time when the blueprint is being activated. The DNA, God code. The sun is literally turning on your DNA. And this is a time of abundance. The world is abundant. We are the most wealthy that we've ever been. And as we get closer and closer to this understanding of who we are, when you're in authentic energy, when you're connected, when you're in alignment, this is how we manifest. The mind creates through the belief into the external world. It always starts inside and is then expressed outward. Now, the Lion King could be symbolic for someone. The quote, "Remember who you are," Spirit was speaking to Simba, who was a king, but did not believe himself to be worthy of it. Believed himself to be the cause of his father's death, which was a lie. And his shame and guilt drove him away from his destiny. He was awoken because of love, Nala, to his authentic expression as the king. He had the courage to face his fear. We are going into Leo season, the lion, courage, sun, illumination. Okay? Angel number 1331, which I didn't look up, but I'll say it. Also, the number 18 is a confirmation for someone. If that is for you, then take it. Otherwise, let it go. 18 represents the moon. On the 14th, we have a new moon in Cancer. It is a really big deal. It is a really big deal. What's clearing out right now is making space for what that moon is going to bring in. And it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Like a whole human being born. Not just an idea. So it's the end of the germination process, the birth, the manifestation of the thing. And the moon rules Cancer. So it's ruling the position of the sun during this Mercury Cazimi. Okay, now I wanted to get some cards because I haven't done that in a while. And since there's a lot of relationship messages or relationship energy, I'm going to maybe pull from the deck that I made. It's called Eternal Soul Connections. And I made this deck some years ago. The messages match the chakras for this one. Which gives you more information as to where the energy is coming from within the message. If it's coming from the heart space, if it's coming from the sacral, the sexual energy, if it's coming from the root, safety, ancestry, if it's coming from the throat chakra, truth, the third eye, the crown, you get the point. Communication with God, white light. These two work together. Violet and white. Third eye, which is the intuition, okay, activates the pineal gland, psychic sight. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sure it's making a noise. I apologize. Throat chakra, speaking truth. Heart chakra, love. Solar plexus, confidence, will, courage, sense of self. Sacral, creative force, creative expression. And root, safety, material world, ancestry. All of the things that a root would provide. And it stabilizes. It stabilizes the tree. The rest of the chakras, it stabilizes them. So if your root is struggling, chances are the rest of your chakras are also imbalanced. And the root chakra works with the crown. They do a figure 8, pass through the heart chakra, down to the root, back up to the heart chakra, and back to the crown. And they cycle. Okay? They work together. So when you're working on one, you're working on them both. Okay? I don't know why it was important to make that clear, but again, I hope this is making sense. I really went back and forth about even doing a video today because, like I said, this is the third one I've attempted. And before I hit the press play or record, I became extremely annoyed, impatient, uncomfortable. Like, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. I'm not doing anything else. Not working. I'm done for today. Okay. Angels, Heavenly Father, Holy Mother, Jesus, my beloved, Holy Spirit. Are there any messages related to this episode this evening that would like to come through. Please and thank you. Oh, ooh. Communication. Blue. Throat chakra. Speaking truth. The facts. Just the facts. Interesting. Okay. Your words haunt me. Your face is imprinted on my brain. Your soul is forever connected to mine. Your words haunt me. Your face is imprinted on my brain. Your soul is forever connected to mine. Realizations and epiphanies. Like I said, clarity. Clarity and truth. Another throat chakra. As far as I'm concerned, you belong to me. I'm coming for you. Well, I like that. That's definitely courageous. Simba and the Lion King. And we have this one. This represents the Earth Star chakra. This is located below the feet and is like a further route to the earth. I am the very best me because of you. I love you eternally. I love you completely. We were talking about when it comes to relationships, the people that are for you are going to bring out your authentic expression. They're going to encourage it. Your authenticity will be magnetic for this person's authenticity and vice versa. I mean, that was perfect. I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know why I doubt myself. This South Node, this desire to be perfect and to have everything together all the time. Control. It's a control issue. It's a trauma response. And it's a response from this morning's energy feeling out of control. Like I had control over nothing. And we have crown chakra. Or this is also moon energy. Throughout space and time, in every dimension and realm, you are eternally mine. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Third eye. So pretty. Ugh. So pretty. Look at that color. Wow. When I miss you, I close my eyes and focus my energy on your heart. I pray that you feel my love. Followed by a heart. Okay. Heart. No one will ever love you as much as I do. You are my heart's counterpart. Huh. Magnetic. Magnetically drawn to one another, which means you're going to feel the same about each other. And you're going to feel that from the other person energetically. Same as you're going to feel if it's not a match, it will be a repulsion. You will have to force it. And we've reached a place where we need to stop forcing things, just in general. When you have to force it, you're out of alignment. And if you're out of alignment, then you're creating things that are not necessarily for your best good. And I say that, and what I actually mean is they're not in your highest and best good. They're not in alignment. Therefore, they are destructive. Therefore, you are not going to have the results that you desire to have. We have to choose differently. We have to stop forcing and be in flow. If it's happening, it's a blessing. It's an opportunity for something. I have something coming up on Monday that I've been very stressed about. Preparing a defense. I was thinking about it when I opened my eyes this morning, about how I was going to present my defense. That is when I heard just the facts. And I immediately stabilized myself, because I am arriving on the side of truth, on the side of God, where I've been. The claims that are made are not true. They are not fair. They are not just. They are incorrect, unkind, and disrespectful. That's not to say that I don't understand where this person is coming from, because I want this person to have everything she wants as well. I want her to be happy and successful and abundant and at peace. Attacking me and making false claims is not the way to get there, though. And we'll get a couple more and then call it a day. I'm finally feeling like in flow. In flow. When you're in flow, you're not in resistance. Okay? Gold is your soul star chakra. It's connected to the sun, to God, directly, to your soul. Halo energy. And the message goes, you are the key that unlocks my soul. heavy recognition of divine partnerships. Then we have heart chakra. A bunch fell out, so I'm just going to take them. Heart chakra. Beautiful. I surrender to the fact that I cannot live without you. I'll love you forever. Earth star. So below the root. All I see is you. When you walk into the room, the rest of the world disappears. You feel like home. Beautiful. Sacral chakra. So creative expression, sexual energy. Only your energy can satisfy me. I crave you. I must have you for eternity. Okay. And then lastly, root chakra. No matter where you go, I will always protect and support you. Beautiful. Okay. On that note, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that that was, I don't know, something. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. Especially because there should be some clarity coming in that I will share. Also, if you are resonating with this message, please drop a comment, okay? Let me know, because I don't enjoy feeling like I'm on an island and I'm out of my mind. I know that people are going through things. I see it. And still, when I talk about my own experience, I feel like I'm the only one. And I know that's not the case. So please drop a comment if you want to, and tell me what's going on. I'm sending everyone all of my love. Thank you for staying and coming in the first place. And I will talk to you soon.